I needed to hang curtains in this room. I found a piece of pipe with 17mm inner diameter that'll fit the standard curtain rod. I need to split it in two. First, I secured the pipe to a flat bench. Then I use a straight object, press it up against the pipe and mark the line. Extrapolate that line to the face of the pipe on both sides. Next, I used a square with a 45-degree edge that lines up to the corner of the square. Put a metal rule in the 45-degree edge. Line up the rule to the mark you made earlier and mark the other side. On both sides. Extrapolate those lines onto the sides of the pipe. Line up the two dots with a rule and draw a line. I made a mark at 12mm for the part that will hold the curtain rod. I cut the whole pipe into 12mm pieces. I angle grinded along the lines that I made earlier. I ended up with about 25. Next, I cut some flat bar at 30mm. I made 25. Marked lines on the flat bar so I can cut off the corners. This way I won't have to grind as much off later. Mark the middle of the flat bar and the middle of the half pipes, and line them up on the flat bar so that they're perfectly centered. Then I marked around the pipe and ground off the excess. Please like and subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers. Then I use that one as a template for the others and grind them all. Next, I had to weld on the pipe onto the flat bar. It was a bit of a challenge to hold them in place. And now that they're all welded on, I have to grind off the excess weld to make it smooth. Some of the welds didn't hold, so I ended up with about 20. Ground off the sharp corners of the flat bar. Next, I drilled a hole into the center for the screw and I ground off the burrs and countersunk. I had to wash off the cutting oil. I gave it 2 coats of primer. I went with flat white paint for finish. I measured the windows for the curtain rods and cut some old curtain rods I found to the right length. Pre-drilled the holes and screwed on the curtain rod holders. The 30mm means there's plenty of room if you put them flush against the top for the curtain rod to slip in. Curtains were a bit short, so I lowered them down a bit. I was able to sell about 5 pairs of these on eBay at $10 each, making $50. There's the finished product. Think that's pretty good. What do you think?